Welcome back, everyone, to Minas Tirith here, where we are speaking with Gandalf in relation to the Song of Sweet Lara.
Lyrith has returned.
I hoped it was not so, but it is no longer safe to doubt, Pineleaf. Lyrith, the Stain, has come to Mordor, and she has taken the fortress of Saragost for her own. For all his bluster, I can see no reason for Eorzen to lie to you about this. More than 1,000 years ago, Lyrith created the Great Plague in service of Sauron. It was tested in the lands of the East, and then it was unleashed upon Gondor. But it was not yet perfected. The plague, while deadly, could be treated with Athelas. Kingsfoil slowed its progress and aided with the defeat of the disease. Now Lyrith has returned, and she is trying to finish her masterwork. Within the fortress of Saragost, she seeks to create a strain of the plague that cannot be cured with Athelas. She seeks to perfect the Great Plague. Oh, fun.
We need to learn how near Lyrith has come to her goal.
Your descriptions of Agornite tell me that Lyrith's experiments have had an adverse effect upon her life. Oh, really? It may be that a study of the plants and creatures within it will shed light upon the progress, Pineleaf. We need to learn how near Lyrith is gotten to achieving her goal. Return to Agornite and take samples of materials from the animals, plants, and water of that land. You should retain the Kingsfoil, combine it with the samples, and see if there is any effect. We need not to be overly concerned until the Kingsfoil ceases to affect the disease. But by then it may be too late. 60 samples! 60 samples! Yes, 60 samples should be enough. You know Harthelin? She intends to venture into Argonath. Look for her in the swamp, and I am certain she will aid you in this. I hope so. I'm not too sure about 60 samples. Well, I suppose we need to save the world from this disease. I have made it back to Argonath, and I found the rangers. Wait! Our medicines appear to be missing. All the food is gone as well. Okay, that's not good. So the Rangers are having trouble also. Maybe one of Lyrith's minions?
More complications? Though I did not expect an expedition into Mordor to be simple.
Tell me what you saw while you were scouting, Pineleaf. Aye, that matches what we have seen as well. Also, the plant life is trying to kill us. This place reminds me much of Agamar, but far more alien and deadly. We must tread carefully. Oh, yeah, I've been just talking to Mithrin here, and he says they're trying to breed the new Great Plague here. What do you need?
Something must have been watching us and stole our supplies while we were gone.
I cannot find any footprints in the mud, so it must be someone or something small and oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm fine, truly. Yes, see if you can find the thief's trail nearby. It could not have gone far. Alright, fine, I'll look for clues. I also need to find an elf. Well, let's see. Let's first look for Harthelin. Because if he's going into coughing fits, then we must be able to find out what's going on. And the talk with Harthelin and solving this plague issue might go a long way in the matter. On second thought, those medicines might go a bit of a way in order to help us in that endeavor. So let's track that thief and find out what's going on first. Then we'll speak with the elf. Hold on, I see something here. A stolen boot? Well, that's weird. What do we got here? A kleptomaniac or something going along here? What's up ahead now? Ooh, hold on. What's this? A dagger? A boot? A dagger? But no medicines yet. Well, maybe they could have dropped that. That could be very useful in getting them back. And who knows? It may have a cure in there. Ooh, a sack! Maybe the medicines were dropped. Ooh, let's see what's inside of it. It's empty. Okay, that's a strange thing to drop. You'd think the sack would make it easier to carry things with. And what do you drop? You drop the sack when it's still empty. Oh, alright. That's strange. Oh, hold on. Here's one more thing up ahead. Is that a... No, it's not a pack. That's a loaf of bread? What, someone didn't like the bread? Well, considering the area in here, I could just imagine that anything left out on the ground is going to be a little bit on the unappetizing side. Hold on, what's this? A goblin? Psst! Distract him. Oh, yeah, okay. Hello there!
You follow me? Your stuff mine now. Not giving back.
What? Hey, give me that! Hey, you're not going anywhere until you return the other supplies, thief! I suggest you be quick about it. Too late! Your stuff hidden now. You'll never find without me. Won't help you anyway. What? What'd you say? Speak! You better let me go, or I'll tell you nothing. Confound him! He leaves you no choice. Have it your way, goblin filth, but this is vow. Run! Ooh, so scary. I'm out of here. Ha ha! See, what did he say there? We won't help anyway. I know how to stop sickness. You don't. Green cloak. Okay, so this guy claims to know how to cure the disease. Actually, if he does know, then that is something we want to pursue, right? Oh, hold on. Hey! What's this? Hey, that's our goblin! Yeah, you don't think someone would say that before, right? Oh, how's he going to cure the disease if he's... Well, he's probably just lying to us anyway, right? Right. But we've got orcs. More orcs. And even more orcs. One ambusher gone. Let's ambush the ambusher. That's how to do it. Once we deal with those guys, we can then see. We have 3 ambushers. And I guess after that we're allowed to head off and go after the goblin. And find out what the goblin really knows. But I must say it's a rather crafty goblin. Oh! Oh, we got a rat on us. Just to add insult to injury. I'm really, that adds insult to injury when you have this orc to fight. And then you got this rat along with it. I'm just saying, it's a bit like rubbing salt into the wound. Yeah, alright. I can't think of a better metaphor at the moment than that. But now, I'll find another ambusher, and after that, we will go and find either the goblin or the elf. I found Hartheline. Hello there. I've been giving a merry chafe, I have to tell you that.
The This land is foul, but we must watch it carefully.
Well, that has got to be the understatement of the year. Yes, I would rather be anywhere else, but that is precisely why we need to watch this land. Mithrandir believes that the bloody gore will be the birthplace of the next great plague. If such a disease is to spring forth anew, it will be from here, Pineleaf. I mean, look around you. Mithrandir wants us to collect samples of flesh and stem and water from Argonath. How very unpleasant. I'll aid you in this. We can each collect half of what Mithrandir wanted, and then we will meet back here. Alright, fine. So I need 10 animal samples, 10 plant samples, and 10 samples of water. And while we're going around that, I will have to see if I could find this goblin, who I think I heard his name something like Viznak. And maybe Viznak could, well, probably won't want to help us, but we could somehow get information from Viznak, or at the very least, get the supplies back. I don't know yet what's going to go on there, but let's see. We've got some plant samples, good. And I have a feeling if we want to get our animal samples, we are going to have to find an animal or three along the way. And speaking of animals, there's a wolf. Now, let's be careful. I'm hunting wolves. There you go. And right over another bubbling water source, that looks like. Hey, maybe I can have this done in no time. Maybe I'll reach the goblin camp, have all my samples, be able to test everything, find out what the goblin knows, if anything. We'll see. Now, let's take care of this water. So we got a little bit of everything so far. And we're just going to need a whole lot more. I think I found the goblin's hideout. Good work, Rada. This must be the scamp's hideout. Oh, thanks, but what happened to the thief? I thought you had cornered him. I suddenly feel a bit ill. Oh, really? That troublesome goblin! This thicket must be where he lives. Thankfully, Hradrag was keen-eyed enough to find this place before his ailments worsened. I'm afraid he doesn't look very well now. Well, I got some samples. Oh, that's right. It's the elf that wanted them. Well, what do we need to do now, then?
Hradrog's condition is deteriorating rapidly. How could he have fallen ill so quickly from a simple mushroom?
It is possible that the goblin knew what he was talking about. Our supplies must be hidden nearby. See what you can find, if you can find our medicines, and heal our friend from Ithilien. Alright, fine, I'll do what I can do. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, this looks like something from the medical supplies. This looks like something from the medical supplies. And more stuff from the medical supplies. Well, then at least it'll give us a chance to test the efficacy of these things against these, because if Gandalf is right, we could have some trouble here. Here we go. Let us try this. And Maiden's Helm didn't do anything. And oh no, Wonder Bread didn't do anything. What was that called again? What did you call it? Wonder Beard? Oh, Wonder Beard! Okay, I thought you said Wonder Bread for some reason. And how about King's Foil? That should do anything. Oh. King's Foil didn't work either. I think I see why Gandalf was so worried. I don't think the medicines are going to work.
We are hard-pressed in this place.
This is dire. If our medicines cannot help him, we may need to seek out the goblin. Ooh, that could be a problem. How are we going to handle that? What should we do then?
Forced to follow that offensive goblin's trail once again.
If Kingsfoil cannot cure this blight, our last hope is to trust his word. We must seek him out and put a stop to this illness. Perhaps he was taken to the north, where I spotted a gathering of those plague-ridden orcs. Please, take care, as I must remain here with Hradrog. Your vigilance will serve you well against the orcs, as volatile as those stalking the swamp. Right, and we'll see how that is. And what else do you need me to do? Because it looks like you have quite a bit you need me to do. Fanatical followers. While searching for the goblin, you should reduce the number of orcs residing in their accursed village. They are bound to continue hunting us otherwise, delaying our mission, or defeat goblins at Faltorkam. And I noticed that the village of infected orcs is full of unfamiliar totems. I suspect that the orcs were worshipping a bat-like creature carved into them. Something does not feel right about this, and it should be a relief to see those totems as a bat-like creature. Marival. I collected some samples and also tended to a sick ranger who may be coming down with the new plague.
Just before you returned, I saw movement in the brush over there.
Yes, there you are, Pineleaf. Did you collect your samples? Yes, I have mine right here. But I saw something moving in the bush. I recognized the shape of an orc, and he had pulled my bowstring. Oh, and had pulled my bowstring taut before I could react. It's lying over there, in the water to the northeast. Go see if it lives. Okay, I'll see if that orc is where you said the northeast, down this way. Anything we could see concerning this orc? Ah, there's a dead orc. Yeah, it looks dead. Has a parchment too. Well, that could be useful. That could be very useful. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't go directly after the goblin. If we have something useful, let's see what we have here. Lareth, I have entrusted this response to the Gashai. You're welcome to keep the bearer for your own purposes, if you should find him useful. Let that soothe the sting of my master's refusal to heed your call. Saragost is not the suitable location. Perhaps Norgroth would be more fitting site for the masters of Mordor to meet. Dogrist, on behalf of Borngos, Lord of the Gashai and the Flame. So therefore, Borngos and Lareth are two of the players here in Mordor. Ooh, not good. And all this happening while we're trying to find a cure for a plague.
What did you find? The orc carried a message.
Yes, I do not like the sound of this, Pineleaf. A meeting of the Masters of Mordor can signal nothing but trouble and ill omen for us. Oh, I believe that. I believe it a great deal.
I will test the samples with Arthalos, but you must complete a different task.
Yes. And that concludes Book 3 of the Black Book of Mordor. But of course, we do have, or I should say Chapter 3, do have Chapter 4 to go, and we also have to worry about this plague. Which direction should we go? We'll find that out in the next episode of Pineleaf in Mordor.